And of course, most importantly, my dear students, congratulations. Congratulations for what you have done today. Not for what you have achieved, because that goes without saying that you are the cream of athletes in your respective schools. But for what you have shown today is a celebration of talent and ability. Isaac, born out of necessity because of various barriers to all of you competing with regular local schools, has grown from strength to strength and has today become the breeding ground for some amazing athletes who have brought glory not only to their schools but also to the country. The latest of which I had the pleasure of watching, and Shalinda Jansen, I would like to say many congratulations on one of the most inspirational displays of athleticism that I have seen in recent times. We are all here to celebrate you. We have so many distinguished guests sitting here under this tent, under this marquee, but all we are here to do is to celebrate each and every one of you. You are in a very unique position as students and as the youth of our country. Today, I would like to take your attention to the lyrics of that song that was heralding the end of the day's activity. If my children are right, I have heard this song being played in the vehicle almost every day since the movie The Greatest Showman came out. And the line that says, "I have no apologies because this is me," I think is very applicable to all of you. For school is about the journey where you find yourself. And the whole point, be it on the sporting field or in your classroom, is to be the best that you can be. I know sometimes we get confused because when you're running a race or when I was playing cricket, sometimes you get carried away thinking that the whole purpose is to beat the opposition, beat the person next to you. Yes, in an isolated race, in an isolated match, that will determine winning or losing. But in the larger scheme of things, in this great game of life, the whole point is not to be better than someone else, but to be the best that you can be. And that requires character and strength, and it also needs honesty. And that is why these formative years are so important, because the influences of your parents, your siblings, your homes, and also your friends and your teachers at school inculcate very valuable values that will form the core of your being or the foundation of your life. Education is a great tool. Your university degree opens doors. What you choose to do afterwards in terms of a profession will be as a result of the skills that you have learned and developed throughout your years. But don't confuse your skill with your identity. Your identity is the most important thing, for it defines who you are as a person. And sport plays a huge part in that journey. For today, it is not about sitting in a classroom, it is not about sitting with your mobile phone or your laptop or your TV. You're out in the sun forming real human bonds with others of your age, peers. And that interaction you can use to inspire yourselves to be better, to learn from each other. Sri Lanka has many moving parts. You have the young and the old. You have Buddhists, you have Christians, Muslims, Hindus, you have Sinhalese, Tamil, Malays, Burghers, Muslims. You can't live in isolation. All of us are connected. And you see that today. You're seated alongside your peers. And all of them are just like you, with hopes and dreams and ambitions. And you have a responsibility towards each other to ensure that along with your own success, you make sure that someone else succeeds along with you. I would like all of you to join me in one small exercise. Can you all see me? Yeah? How many fingers? 5. Your faculty has done a great job. 5. Right? Now take or imagine only one part of our country, one moving part of our country. Right? Let's forget the thumb. Let's start with just the 4 fingers. Right? One moving part. Right? Use the other hand. Just one moving part, all of you together. Come on. Whether it's just a Sinhalese race, whether it's just the Buddhists. This is one. Yeah? Can you hear it? Very low. Let's add another moving part. Right? Another part of our society, another part of our country. Right? That's 2. Yeah? Now add a third. Now add every part of our country working together. Come on. Do you hear that noise? That is the noise of what Sri Lanka sounds like when we all work together. And that is a great part of your responsibility. Forget what people before you have done. Just make sure that when you have the opportunity to address a generation that follows, that you have ensured that Sri Lanka, all of Sri Lanka, combined together, celebrates as one. Thank you.